like you already kind of got it dug out, huh?
Yeah, that helped me a little bit. We just couldn't get in.
Yeah, I know. It's the only thing that sucks about the sand. Like, there's nothing under it to get to. Yeah. What's up, guys? So we're in the Jeep today, and we're out at Bryan Beach in Freeport. Um, we're gonna go and cruise around, see if we can't find anybody stuck. Um, been kind of a slow day. Decided it's pretty out, and the next few days are supposed to be all like rainy and dreary and crap. So I decided that it was a good day to go to the beach, see if we can't find anybody stuck, and go and cruise the Jeep around. So for those of you that aren't familiar with the area, this is the main entrance to Bryan Beach. Here, there's the Bryan Beach Bridge. So on this side, which would be the west side of the main entrance, is Bryan Beach. On that side, the east side, is Quintana Beach. We're gonna cruise down the west side of the beach, towards the mouth of the Brazos River, which is where most of the people get stuck, trying to go down there to fish, and that's where the clay banks are at, and all of that kind of stuff. If you go towards the east, that's where Quintana Beach is. There's nothing down there other than really like the jetties. That's where the there's like a fishing pier and that kind of stuff there. The ships come out of there going into the harbor. So there's really not just a whole lot down there. Generally the sand isn't as soft either. So we're gonna run down towards the mouth of the Brazos. We'll see how it goes, as long as I don't get any calls or anything. Might try to head down towards Surfside or San Luis Pass or that kind of thing there. So we will we'll have to see how everything goes. Another reason I'm kind of interested to come out here, and why I kind of chose this particular spot to stop and film my intro video. I don't know how well you can see, but these kind of like reddish colored vines, they're all along the edges of the levees and beaches and stuff here. Those are mulberry bushes. Normally they make these giant bushes, and this time of year, in the springtime, they make dewberries, which are like essentially wild blackberries. And this time of year they start blooming, and I wanted to try to find me some dewberries to snack on while we're here. I don't see any here at the moment. There's a couple. Gotta be careful because there are rattlesnakes out here, and this is their home, and since we're walking around in it, they're liable to try to protect themselves. There's some dewberries here, but obviously we want them when they turn like that black, like purple kind of a color. They'll go from like a red to a like a dark, like a black color, because they're like essentially wild blackberries. I don't see any here. We'll have to go and see if we can't find some more vines somewhere else along the way. There are some really pretty wildflowers starting to bloom this time of year. There's Indian blankets, I believe, is what those are called. There's Indian paintbrushes and Indian blankets. I don't see any Indian paintbrushes here. I just see those. Some more over there. But enough rambling. Let's hit the road and get on the beach. See if we can't find anybody stuck. Well, I guess I just looked. We're right on the back side of high tide, and so the water you can see has been like coming up almost to the dunes. You can see where that line of dark sand is there, and the light sand up. That's where the water had came up to, and so there's not just a whole lot of beach to drive on, but then on top of that, all the sand down low is hard, so it's not really a place for anybody to get stuck here, unfortunately. And it's a Wednesday afternoon anyways, so there's not just a whole lot of beach traffic. There are some, but it's not just a whole lot. The beaches aren't going to start getting packed and staying packed until school lets out here next couple of months. So we're just kind of out cruising around right now. There's really not just a whole lot going to be going on. I didn't really expect too many people to get stuck. There will be a couple people probably stuck over towards like San Luis Pass. Is kind of where I'm more expecting to find some people stuck. That or like the clay banks, but because we had a little bit of rain, so the clay banks might be a little bit muddy, but it's not going to be too terribly bad. I don't think. It's been a few days now. This weekend, like I said, we're supposed to have quite a bit of rain this weekend, and that's gonna probably bring us some recoveries and that kind of stuff. So we will have to see how this weekend goes, but we still have a few days to go before we get into that. So we're gonna keep cruising on down the beach here and see if we can't find anybody stuck. So with the tide being so high and the beach being so wet and gross and everything, that's all salt water, and I really don't like driving through salt water. I'm already gonna have to go and take the Jeep to the car wash and give it a good rinse. So I decided to get off the beach here at the second entrance, which this rock road, that's the entrance of the beach there. This rock road goes down and cuts around, and then that levee right over that area there, that is where we were parked, where we filmed the intro earlier. This is like the second entrance of Bryan Beach here. So to get off the beach, I decided we're just gonna exit there, and we're gonna go down towards Surfside, which, seeing the tide as high as it is here, don't think anybody's gonna be stuck on Surfside Beach. We'll probably drive on the beach real quick and just look at it, just to say we were there, say we looked. But I stopped off here. This is like a cool little crabbing and fishing spot that a lot of people stop at. I'm actually surprised there's nobody here right now. People take their crab lines and toss chicken necks and whatever kind of bait they have in here and catch crabs. Normally there's a lot more water in this. There's a lot of sand and stuff showing out here. There's actually kind of like a little miniature beach here. I don't see any crabs or anything in the water right now to show you. There's some little fish and minnows and stuff like that. I don't see anything really any further out at the moment. Nothing cool to show you. Some seagulls and stuff over there chilling, but yeah, I think we're just gonna head on over towards San Luis Pass, and we're gonna go over there, and there should be a lot more soft sands. Actually, last night, there's a work call right there. Columbus, Ohio. Now.Stone Recovery. So, I just got off the phone with that customer. As luck would have it, we just got a call for a car stuck in the sand at San Luis Pass. Just as I was just saying, that's probably where most of the soft sand is going to be at, because how the pass is. If you're not familiar, I've recorded some videos there before. You some of y'all my regular viewers might be familiar with how the layout is, but it's like a big open sand area, and there's always a lot of soft sand there generally. So on the flip side of that, there's a lot of people that know, a lot of the volunteers that go out there with four-wheel drives and stuff and pull people out. So unless I'm just kind of there, it's not somewhere I really get out to just a whole lot, because there's generally a lot of people there just doing recovery. So but being a weekday, there's the customer there. There's during the weekday, there's not as many volunteers out because everybody's at work. So this is my time to shine, because I'm blessed to be able to do towing and recovery 24/7 every day of the year. So we're gonna get headed over there to them. They just sent me their location so I can see where on San Luis Pass they are, and we are going to go see if we can't help them out. Alright, we're coming through the actual city of Surfside now. We just came over the bridge and kind of past the water tower, so we're like kind of in the middle of the city of Surfside now. So we're probably another 20 minutes or so away from San Luis Pass. Another Jeep, so we gotta give them the Jeep wave. I talked to the customer. She's at the main entrance of San Luis Pass. She's in a Toyota Corolla. So another low car, no ground clearance, kind of probably similar situation to the Corolla we pulled out a few days ago there in over in Alvin, except this time we're not dealing with mud, we're dealing with sand. So at least this one we can kind of dig out from underneath it to get to a recovery point if we can find one. So we're gonna get headed over that way. So we're probably about 20 minutes or so away now. So we're coming through the back side of Surfside now, so headed over there to see if we can't get him out. Jeep. Okay, so we just made it to the entrance here of Stanley's Pass. We just turned off of Blue Water Highway. The old toll booth is here. Driving along the side of the bridge. Along the side of the bridge here, a lot of people get stuck. There's some trails over there, which I think the Jeep in the water, that it's been a while back now, but it was over on that side of the bridge. We're going over here on this side today. That's where this lady's supposed to be stuck. Although whenever I was coming over the bridge, I didn't see a car over there. I did see one that seemed to be already on hard grounds. I don't know if that's them or if she's actually still stuck over there, but either way, we're coming onto the beach, so we're gonna find out here pretty quick. There's actually quite a few people out here today. Yep, there's a Toyota stuck over there. Yep, she's waving at us, so that's definitely her. She's stuck pretty good. Shark fisherman over there. Alright, let's pull up here and see what we got.
No. I have no clue about this.
Really? Yeah, no, it's a little.
Here for flights.
Oh, really? What kind of, where you?
At Lyft.
Lyft? Okay.
Flight today at 6.
Oh no.
So I'm like down to check out this campus. Everyone's driving on the beach.
It's been a long time. When I was 17, I got my private pilot's license.
Yeah.
So it's been a while since I've been up, but I keep saying I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna. I appreciate it. That's my baby there. Put a lot of time and effort into that thing. It's like you already kind of got it dug out, huh?
Yeah, guy helped me a little bit. We just couldn't get in.
Yeah, no, it's the only thing that sucks about the sand. Like, there's nothing under it to get to. Yeah. Then once you get out so far in the middle of it, it's just kind of hard to get out. Ugh. Oh, phone call. Not on recovery. Not on recovery. Digital activation department. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I am, yep. If you look up tow truck Dustin on YouTube, that's my YouTube channel. I guess you're probably wanting to get off the beach, huh? Okay. Let me get turned around behind you, and we'll get you hooked up and out of here. Normally I would charge more to come out here, but since I was already planning on being here, my normal base rate is, that's kind of just where I normally start out at. So yeah, cash, card, cash app, Venmo, all that kind of stuff. So that'll work. Okay. Get 4 low. Second gear. We're just gonna make a U-turn here. Glad I was already planning on being out here. Already headed this way, then take me near as much time to get get here than normal. All right, that's me. Gets my rope. And that's optional. This one. Yeah. Need that one. We will need hook that there. Thankfully, we can kind of get to as far as this arm goes. Here. Right, easier to hook up. Okay. Over the axle. Like so. Twisted. Okay, here we go. There's one end. And the other end. I can see it. Now I need this other. This is how I want to rig that other Corolla that we pulled out in Alvin the other day. I couldn't quite get to that axle down there. Okay. All right, you ready? Okay. Get you to hop in it. Put it in neutral. The main thing I want you to do is just focus on keeping your wheel straight. The sand's probably gonna pull your wheel around on you. Just focus on just kind of keeping your wheel straight and just turn it just enough to kind of follow me back. I'm gonna pretty much pull you back to where it gets hard with the jumps on it. Get you through all this mess here. So I'm certain that you already have. Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Neutral and follow me back. I'll do all the work. She's a veteran as well. And going to flight school. I think so. I think it's all pretty hard here. So let me just get this off of here real quick. I'm gonna leave this little strap here underneath you, and you'll just kind of drag it and make sure you can at least get out of here. So just I would just turn and just head out that way. Once you get kind of over by them trucks, I'll get that other strap out from underneath your car there, just in case.
Okay.
Yeah, just turn driver and just, this is all nice and hard here, just shell stuff in it. Perfect.
Thank you.
No problem. Need a receipt or anything? Nope. Got you. Yeah, just turn, just kind of make you a little turn that way, and I think you'll be good. Yeah. Let me get my little strap out from underneath your car there real quick. Let's stick my arm underneath you. Perfect. You were good to go.
Thank you so much.
No problem. No problem at all.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. You have a good one.
Yep. Bye.
Yeah. All right. Nice and easy. Throw my Yankum kinetic rope up on the back of the Jeep here. If anybody wants any of this Yankum gear with the ropes, these are one of my favorite things here. The J-hook soft shackles, the sling, any of that stuff. It's my discount code, Tow Truck Dustin, for 10% off your order. Alright, we got her out. She's back on her way. She had like a 6 o'clock appointment to go look at a flight school over, I think in Galveston. There's a flight school called Lift Academy. I see them on like the flight radars a lot. I think they fly a bunch of like the Cirrus type aircraft, I believe. So she's gonna go be free and available to do that. She's got a few hours to make it back, so she's got plenty of time. We're gonna keep cruising around the beach here, see if we can't find anybody else stuck, or maybe we can scout us a fishing spot. With the water being as clear and blue and stuff as it is right now, I really want to go gig some flounder or something at some point. So maybe we can scout us out a place to go and do that, and enjoy this last day of pretty weather that we got before it gets all rainy and stuff. And then maybe after that, maybe we get some people stuck in the mud. We can go do some mud recoveries. The sand dunes are pretty crazy out here right now. Where there's normally just open, flat beach, there's all these little sand dunes that are forming out here, and all the wind-blown... Oh, somebody's flagging us down.
Being that you got a Jeep,
Yeah.
there's a Jeep over there. I thought he was stuck.
Uh-huh.
He's not. He's having a problem getting it into gear in his
Transfer case?
yeah.
Huh, okay.
So I don't know, they're trying to rock it, which makes sense.
Yeah.
So you have a Jeep, you might.
That one right there by the bridge?
That green one right there in the bottom.
Okay, yeah, I'll go in and see if I can help him. Cool.
Thank you, man.
Yep, no problem, guys. You have a good one.
You too.
I don't know how much of that y'all heard. Those guys said there's a Jeep over here that's like stuck in his transfer case, is like stuck or something. It won't let him shift. So he asked if we would go and help him out. I guess they were trying to help him, and they were trying to rock it or something to see if they wouldn't shift. So I don't know if we'll be able to be of any help, but we're gonna go over here and see if we can at least give him a hand or attempt to help him. What's up, guys? Those guys said you might need some help getting shifted, or
It's not the 4x4
Uh-huh.
that's wrong with it. The other one,
the transmission
Yeah.
shifter.
and it's just
It just like, is it like loose or what?
happened. We turned it off. And
Couldn't get it to shift. It's got some pressure on it. You mind if I?
yeah.
So it's
This one's good.
this one's good. It's the transmission one that's. Oh yeah, it's not. It's probably the linkage on the bottom, or it could be the linkage under here. So the only way of shifting it would be to get up underneath it, probably. On the side, like on the driver's side of the transmission, there should be like a linkage that clips onto the side of the transmission. A lot of times it breaks there. There's like a little plastic clip, and they get old and brittle with all the heat and everything, you know, and they just, a lot of times they break like that. It says it's in park right now, so. Is it? Can you
Yep.
get?
Let me get my gloves.
Okay. Let's say if you want, I don't know if you trust one of these guys to not run you over. If you start the Jeep.
No, I'm a clip.
Oh, you're gonna put it back on? Okay. If sometimes it'll pop back off, but say if it can't get it to sit on there, sometimes you shift it to like hold the brake and stuff. At least it's the one there on the side of the transmission. It's a whole lot easier to fix that one than it is the one on the actual shifter.
Yeah, no, it's the one down there.
It's the good. That's the easy one to fix. Got it. Yeah. Sometimes they like to stay on there, sometimes they don't. Like yourself. Y'all good though? You got it?
It's gonna tighten it.
Tie it on there, say. There you go. I've done that before. I've had to put a zip tie on them to kind of hold them together, so. All right, guys.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So they were able to get that linkage back on there. On those, the automatic transmissions, on the side of the transmission, there's like this little, it's like the actual selector for on the side of the transmission, and there's a little linkage, like a rod that comes down that attaches to it, but it's got this little plastic clip, and that little plastic clip pops off. It like just gets old and brittle and just pops off, and it's a fairly common problem on just about all automatic transmissions on like these modern cars. They just get old and they heat cycle and eventually just crack, and you know, that's just kind of a normal thing, and that's what it was. And luckily, being a Jeep, he can get right underneath there to it. So he was able to get it fixed, and they'll be able to drive it off the beach and everything, so that's good. But we're gonna keep cruising around the beach here. Maybe somebody else will get stuck while we're out here. We can help somebody else off the beach. So I was sitting over here at the entrance, and I was putting in the call and everything, and I look up, and then I don't know where they came from, but there's this little Toyota. I don't know where y'all can see that over there. I think it's a 4Runner. If I can, it's kind of hard to. They're literally facing right at me. So now they're stacking up a bunch of wood, trying to get unstuck. So I'm gonna pull over there and see if they need any help. And I'm just gonna pull them out. That one should have tow hooks and stuff on it, so I should be able to pull them out pretty easy. So go see if we can't help them out. Yeah, it's a 4Runner. Y'all stuck? A little bit? You good, or you need help, or?
Please.
Please? Okay. Want to go back out, or?
Okay.
Okay. Got a hitch on the back?
Okay.
Do not see a tow hitch. Let's see what we got. They don't really speak any English, so. Oh. Okay. Oh, you got a tow hook there. Huh? There's a hook right here. Oh yeah. Sands get their people. Yeah, that's to get out there, maybe a little better. It's just soft right here. But I'll pull you over there.
Okay, thank you, brother.
Uh-huh. Turn on my Yankum cam. Turn, dude. Okay. Should be good now. All right. Should be good now. No problem. If you want to give me something, you can. Just trying to help you. Got another one to go pull out over there. Roll this back up here. Go. Perfect. Yeah,
Thank
they're
you.
good. Thank you, sir. That was nice. Stuff like this where I'm just kind of out and about helping people. I don't generally charge because I wasn't called here to help them. Just kind of doing a service, you know. He should be good there. We're gonna come ask this guy if he needs help. We should be able to hook onto him pretty easy. Y'all need some help?
Yeah, you just give us a bump. I forgot this thing has traction control.
It's all good. I'll pull around in front of you.
All right.
Y'all trying to get off the beach, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right. Get one of my J-hook soft shackles. Should be this one here. Somewhere. Unfortunately, these new ones generally don't. Turn all the way to the passenger side here. There you go. Perfect.
I completely forgot this thing has really bad traction control.
It's all good. This sand is, these little dunes that are forming are like really soft.
Yeah,
So-
normally I bring my, I got the 2500 diesel
Yeah.
that I normally bring out here with the mud tires on it.
Yeah.
I mean, this doesn't happen. That's just when they crawl up.
Right. Okay. Go ahead and straighten her up and follow me out. Yes, sir. Think you can get moving from there? Cool. If not, I can pull you the rest of the way out if I need to.
No, I can get.
Cool. Right. That little hump there. Turn back this way for me. Cool. All right.
Do I owe you anything?
Nice. I mean, you can tip me some if you want to, but otherwise,
Like a Cash App or
yeah,
Zelle or anything?
I got a cash app.
Okay, no problem.
Sure. Perfect. And there's some business cards. I got a towing company too, but I'm just kind of out and about messing around today, so I was already over here.
Oh, awesome.
But
You local?
yeah, I'm based out of like the Freeport area.
Okay,
So
cool.
I was down on Bryan Beach a little while ago, but the tide's so high over there, there's no beach. So I was like, I'm not driving through the water to hang out at the beach. So I came over here, and there was a bunch of people. Actually, there was a little Toyota Corolla that called me, and she was stuck out here. So I was like, well, I guess that's where the soft sand is. So I came out this way.
Yeah, it's always pretty bad right through here.
Yeah, and it's been pretty hard lately with the rain we had these last few days, but I guess the wind has got the dunes that are kind of made up. So
I want to say it was earlier this year, wintertime last year.
yeah,
Man, they were probably like 3-4 feet high.
Yeah.
Dunes.
that's great. Normally it's like nice and smooth, but it's all wavy out here now.
Yeah.
But cool, I just got that. So
Awesome. Cool. Thank you again, sir.
no problem, guys. Y'all have a good one.
Yes, sir. You too.
Huh? Throw my rope back up here. Pull up over here. Is he gonna make it? He's gonna. He may not make it. But didn't quite get it, huh? We'll just pull you the rest of it out. Right. All right. All right, they didn't quite have enough traction to make it out. Should be good once we get him here. Yeah, I think he's moving on his own now. Yeah. You should be good now. Right? All right, man. No problem. Yep, you have a good one. All right, now they're good. And just kind of stopped in another little soft patch of sand there. Should have just went ahead and pulled them out all the way to begin with, but it looked like they were rolling under their own power whenever they first stopped there, so oh well. Either way, we got them. They're back on their way. I'm gonna pull up over here and kind of wait and see what else happens. There's actually a few people getting stuck, so we might hang around for a little bit and see if we can't get a few more recoveries out of the deal. There's another one cruising by here in the soft sands. How's it going?
Yeah, I ain't trying to get stuck. That's why.
You're in like the softest part of the sand right now.
Oh shit.
So that's why I'm parked over here, because I'm four-wheel drive. That most everybody's been making it through, like kind of skimming between the little sand dunes, but it's really soft out here right now. So if you're only two-wheel drive, you either need to hit it with some speed or you're not going to make it through. So if
closer on that side, right?
Yeah, those tracks that are like right there in front, if you can, from where you're at, since you're in a hard spot, if you can get some speed up and then kind of merge back into these tracks, you see where the sand looks like it's a darker color? If you can stay in that darker colored sand, that's where you want to be. This light colored fluffy stuff, this is soft.
Yeah.
So well, anywhere you see like a little hump, that's soft. So if you can kind of follow like where these tracks are right here.
Look over there. It's kind of soft too.
You know, it's pretty much soft everywhere, but if you can, those tracks there, people have been making it through, and if you're only two-wheel drive, just keep your speed up. Just keep your speed up. Worst case, I mean, you get stuck, I'll pull you out. So.
You got no shirt here, like right there in the middle, or no?
I would say see these tracks behind you. I would say try to. There's a soft patch right there behind you there. I would say get your speed up and just try to merge into those tracks behind me there. See those tracks? I would from right there.
Oh, right here?
Yeah, see those tracks? If I were you, I would try to from where you're at, just get some speed up and try to merge into those tracks and follow them. Just watch the big mounds of sand. That's where it's softest. So just keep your speed up. You know what I mean? That'd be your best bet. Yeah. It's soft out here right now.
It's on your blood, that side.
Yeah. Yeah, no, if you can, I would try to merge into those tracks and just try to, right there, it's pretty hard. So if you can come around me, because I say you have a soft patch right behind you. Somebody just got stuck right there, actually. That's why there's those wood boards. So from right there, just keep your speed up and just kind of loop around behind me and follow those tracks. And that'll get you to the water. So, I got faith in you. Get your speed up, dude. Let's see. I don't know how well y'all can see. Yeah, he's got it. He got into the hard sand there. He spun a little bit there, but I think he got it. Yeah, he's down on the hard stuff. Yeah, the sand is really soft out here, and I guess, like, I grew up down here on the beaches and stuff, off-road and mud and sand and everything else, and I just kind of grew up down there. It's like, my dad taught me how to read the ground, and like, hey, that's soft, or hey, that's muddy, or hey, whatever, and I guess a lot of people didn't grow up like that, because there's a lot of places like that guy. He literally pulled up into the softest sands here and like didn't even realize it. Like, you can kind of see where we're at. Like, it's okay right here, but see where the tracks get deep right there? That's where the Toyota was stuck. And that's a soft, but it's how it's like all smooth and kind of wind blown. Like, I guess it's deceiving because it looks smooth. You think, okay, smooth is good, right? And that's not always good. Like, how it's all nice and fluffy and kind of ripply, and you can kind of see how the sticks are kind of like, they have little channels behind them because the wind blow the sand around it. Like, that's soft. Like, all these little dunes, that's wind blown fluffy sand. That's all soft. Those hard patches, you see where like there's like dark colored spots? That's all nice and hard sand. Like, it's got some moisture to it, it's packed, you're not gonna get stuck there. So, I guess a lot of people just didn't grow up out doing this kind of stuff, so they don't really know how to read the ground. But either way, I'm just kind of out here chilling. It's been a long time since I've just been out at the beach and just sat out here and just kind of enjoyed the beach and did recoveries and stuff. So this is what got me into towing and recovery here. This is the stuff that I really enjoy doing and really want to get back to doing more of. So if you like seeing this kind of stuff, leave me a comment down below. Let me know. I really want to start doing more off-road recovery, and with the towing stuff, it's kind of slow right now, partly, because it's just, I'm a new company, I'm trying to break out, it's kind of slow, I'm getting my name established and everything, so towing just kind of slow. It'll pick up some. I'm not on rotation soon. I hopefully will be getting my yard done to where I can get on rotation and that kind of stuff, assuming that I choose to still go that route. I'm kind of conflicted on whether or not I want to get on rotation, or if I just want to stay doing the private towing and the off-road stuff and really try to go after the off-road stuff. Being on rotation's nice because you get, you always get calls, like your turn always comes up, and you can make some good money doing it. You get some, get to impound stuff, you get to work some big wrecks, you can make some good money doing it. You can also get screwed on some calls, get stuck with some junk that doesn't have insurance and people don't want to pay, and you can make some money and you can also lose some money on impounds. But the part that also is kind of that I you know, not really sure about is, for years and years I worked for other companies and I was on call 24/7. I was basically married to my wrecker, can't make plans, can't do nothing. And since I'm a one-man owner operator kind of operation, I don't have anyone else to fall back on. So if I'm out towing something and a rotation drops, I have to either try to hustle to it, or I have to miss the rotation, or on top of that, then now I can't make plans. You know, I'm basically stuck here. I wouldn't be able to be out doing recoveries like this because I'd be in a wrecker, you know, stuck waiting for a call. I couldn't go racing, I couldn't go hunting or fishing or whatever without having somebody there to back me up. And then on the backside of that, part of me doesn't really ever want or plan to have employees. For many years, I dealt with lazy or combative coworkers, and I don't want to deal with that as the owner, and having that same type of people, because the mindsets of people nowadays is not suitable for the towing and recovery industry, because we're on call 24/7. We don't do shift work. We're on call 24/7, and it takes a special kind of person to want to do that kind of work. I like doing what I do. I love everything about it. I do, you know, enjoy how I kind of have things now, where, you know, I don't have anyone to answer to. It's just pretty much just me. I do my calls, and that's it. You know, I don't have to butt heads with nobody. I don't have nobody saying, hey, go do this, you know, do it this way or whatever, take this truck, do that. You know, it's like, it's up to me doing whatever I want to do. And I'm free to, if I want to go racing on the weekends, we load up the race cars, we go racing. If I want to go hunting or fishing, I go hunting or fishing. If I want to sit out here on the beach and pull people out for free, I sit out here on the beach and pull people out for free. It's just kind of, you know, it is what it is. I can do what I want, and I'm really enjoying that part of being able to just be out here and, you know, do what I want. If I get on rotation, I can't do that anymore. Even though I would get back to doing wrecks, and I would be able to do that, which is what I really love doing, is working the wrecks and doing the, you know, the oddball, off-the-wall recoveries that you get on the police rotations and stuff. And so I'm very conflicted on what I want to do with all that, but I still have some time to figure it all out. We're still in the middle of this divorce and everything like that, so literally, like, kind of everything's just kind of up in the air at the moment. I can't really dedicate any money to finishing the lot, or building the Jeep, or buying new trucks, or selling trucks, or doing anything. I can't do anything right now. I'm just kind of in limbo, just hanging out, doing whatever. So that's kind of what we're doing, just out, you know, doing what I can as I can. So anyways, I'm out here chilling at the beach. It's now 4 o'clock. I'm probably about to go head back home, get ready for dinner. I gotta go walk my dog. Stitch is probably mad at the house. I didn't bring him with me today. And gonna go walk him, and still gotta get back home and wash the Jeep off now, because I've been out here at the beach, get all the salt water and the sand and salt air and everything off of it. So I'm about to get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If y'all would, subscribe, like, and share. We'll see y'all on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.